Hello friends, today we'll see experiment number 2, that is study and trial on Pelton turbine. In this video we'll see the aim, objectives, construction and working detail of this experiment. As I told you, the title is Study and Trial on Pelton turbine. The aim is to study and take a trial, and after the trial you have to plot the operating and main characteristics. This experiment is studied as well performed with the two objectives, that is, very first is to understand or to study the construction and working detail of the Pelton turbine, that is the working principle details of the Pelton wheel turbine, and second is to perform the trial on Pelton wheel so that you can plot the operating and main characteristic and you can study it. We'll see very first objective, that is the study of Pelton wheel turbine, and for that we'll see the constructional detail of this kind of turbine. Here you can see the entire setup diagram of the Pelton turbine. This is the penstock, which will be connected to the reservoir. Reservoir will be connected through the penstock, and to this penstock the nozzle will be attached. In this you will see the spear and the rod arrangement. This spear connected to the rod will be controlled by the steering wheel. So if in case you want to control the discharge through this nozzle, that is for the case of governing, you can control the spear. As well, there will be one more thing, that is the deflector here, which will be controlling the flow of the water over the runner. This entire assembly, including this nozzle, spear and this rod and even the deflector, that will be made up of stainless steel normally, because the entire assembly you will find there in the bottom. Then this is the second part of the turbine. Here you can see the runner is attached to the shaft. The shaft will be mounted on the bearings, and to this runner wheel there will be number of buckets attached on the bearing. Buckets are made such that the water will not get deflected out of it, and that's why the entire water will be falling on the entire bucket surface. For that, the buckets are made up of hemispherical in shape. It has the deflector at the center, and to avoid the backlash we have notch on the bucket also. So this entire assembly, that is the runner and the buckets, is also made up of stainless steel. Then third part is the casing. Here you can see with the blue line, the casing is normally made up of the mild steel, because it has no hydraulic function, and like in the reaction turbine the casing is not full of water. The function of casing is to avoid the splashing of water outside, and it also protects the rotating part. Then fourth one is the braking nozzle or braking jet, which you can see from the top side. So whenever you want to control the speed of the runner, or if you want to stop the runner immediately, even though you stop the flow over the bucket, the heavy assembly of runner will not stop immediately. And therefore, if you want to stop it, the braking jet or braking nozzle will be applying the water from the opposite direction, so that counter force will stop the runner. So it has four parts. In short, it's a nozzle assembly, second runner with the bucket, third is the casing, and fourth one is the braking jet. I have explained you the function of each and every part, as well the materials used in this manufacturing of this kind of part. Here you can see the components of Pelton turbine: nozzle and sphere rod, runner and bucket. The bucket, how it is made? Bucket is made in the form of hemispherical shape, which has this splitter, the angle is around 10 to 15 degrees, and it passes over the bucket. It is provided with the notch. Then there is casing and braking jet also. How it works? The high head water is passed through the penstock and finally through the nozzle. So the water which comes into the nozzle, you have seen this. There is a runner and here you have nozzle. So this is connected through the penstock, and water is passed through the penstock and finally through the nozzle. What happens when it passes through the nozzle? The conversion of the pressure energy into the kinetic energy will take place. And this high velocity jet of water possessing the kinetic energy impinges at the center of the which is attached to the runner. So the bucket will move and the runner will start. In short, the kinetic energy is converted into the rotational energy at the runner, and it starts rotating. That is, force of the water jet converted into the angular momentum. So this way the Pelton turbine works. If you like the content of the presentation, please don't forget to share the content and the videos link. As well, you can join my channel, which is given here. Thank you for listening.